Hello guys, and welcome to episode 29 of my Stellaris playthrough, playing as the Schistocerca Alveare, and today we're going to be finishing the war with the centralized Arimathi tribes, hopefully taking out the Zand Union, and then we'll move on to a bigger and brighter future as we attack the Neborite Union, the Nation of Athas, the Kroll Sovereign Tribes, and the Kixlu-Fran Galactic Hierarchy. No idea who they're all allied with, but we'll find out when we attack. So, the only thing we have left to do here is take over Rikiki's Roost, and that means destroying the spaceport and bombarding the planet. Then we can take it over with our armies, and that would be job done. We also need to hire a new scientist. I'm just going to wait for the 50 influence in order to do that.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile
if we go to
fleet
policies,
engaged.
do we have any
Debris
policies
analyzed.
active? We do have the Grand Fleet. But the minus
Situation log
15%
updated.
upgrade cost and the repair speed and the naval capacity is all very good. Although we don't really need the
Situation log
naval capacity.
updated.
Maybe if I use the minus upgrade cost and then get rid of it after that. Because I do need to upgrade these ships again. So that construction ship's pretty much dead as soon as those torpedoes hit it. And then we can go back to attacking that planet.
Situation log updated.
So it lagged a little there, I'm not entirely sure why. But a full planet bombardment should allow our armies to land sooner than later.
System survey complete.
So let's just go ahead and land straight away with the invader perk on my general. We should be able to just wreck those enemy defense forces and the militia garrison armies. Look how quickly the planetary fortifications are gone. And already crushing those garrison armies.
Debris analyzed.
Why would I join this? God damn it.
Enemy planet secured.
So Rikiki's Roost is under our control. And that's 52% war score. Technically the war goals haven't been affected again. I'm pretty sure that's a bug. Because I've occupied all the planets that I wanted to abandon. I guess what we're going to have to do is attack the Lagin Choose Nation, or their fleets at least. What's going on here? Is there an invasion? Oh no, it's just a fleet that's very small. It's literally one corvette bombarding Cortan. Wow. So we've occupied every planet. But I can't quite get to the Lagin Choose Nation. Maybe what I could do is talk to the Sovereign Kess and Worlds. Did I make them my rival though? That's the problem. I did, okay. What about the Arassian Dominion? If we talk to them, we offer a trade deal. We want wormhole station access from them. And we will give them star charts. What can we give them? An instant transfer of like thousands
Debris
of minerals,
analyzed.
maybe? It's pretty important. Well, we'll send them the offer. I doubt they'll accept
Hostile
it.
fleet engaged.
Do not waste our time with such an outrageous offer. Okay, well, we need to recruit a new scientist. Let's grab this guy. So 62 months until that research is complete. Hostile fleet present, and they are already dead. Let's get one of my science ships to come and research all these projects. And at Savasic, we've done them all there, and at Yolta, we've done them there. This science ship with the level 4 guy can head to these planets to research the projects. No idea what they are for. Ah, we can just right click and do research projects in system now. That's awesome. Okay, I should have done that before. Instead of shift right clicking them. That's very useful. I'm glad they've added that as a feature, because that was very tedious before. I don't know if that was a thing you could do before. I'd never noticed it. Okay, so now they are all dead. Well, let's go see what's in that system that's so dangerous. And the Lagan-Choose nation down here, or the Interstellar Lalandra Empire, sorry, that we are at war with. How can we get there? We could build a wormhole station out here. And if I get another one just here, we can sort of hop round in order to invade them. I could maybe make a frontier outpost out here somewhere. That will allow us to place a wormhole station. Well, we could place one anyway, but having the frontier outpost stops enemies from getting rid of my wormhole station by, you know, taking it over. So I think one thing they did in the last patch as well was they made it so that enemy wormhole stations don't stay in your lands after war, which was something that was very irritating. So that's great. Let's get these science ships to actually do something instead of just sitting around. So I'm just going to make them survey these systems instead of do nothing. We have another colony ship now. So those two planets are very small. What about Ashimax here? How big is that? That's actually quite a big planet. Quite far away though. It is a continental world with 80% habitability. Oh, only 40% for the Schistocerca. 80% for the Kroll. I think if we start getting more like habitability researches, then it shouldn't be so much of a problem. So all they're going to give me is the ability to humiliate the Lagan-Choose, which will give us 100 influence, but other than that, all I'm doing is making the Kroll Sovereign Tribes bigger for no reason, so no, I'm not going to vote for that. Also, I couldn't really help them anyway because I haven't built these wormhole stations yet. So we're going to do it anyway. Let me build a... do I want to build a frontier outpost though?
Debris analyzed.
That's the question. Actually, it's Zeabir here. Do I still need the frontier outpost? That is a good question. I might be able to delete that, since we do have Ivagamar. Let me disband it, see what happens. Nothing, hopefully. I think we'll have to wait till the end of the month to see the effect, because most of the calculations for that kind of thing do come at the end of the month. We gained 250 society research and 1 specimen gain, so The crew of the Zophad has managed to collect a small group of Udlorians on the icy surface of Sarak 3, while these white, furry omnivores wrap themselves into tight balls and roll across the planet's snowfields at astonishing speeds. One animal was clocked at over 80 kilometers per hour. This aided in their detection, since the passage of their rolling forms kick up huge plumes of swirling snow. That's very cool. Just thinking about that, that's very funny. I think that's part of one of our situation logs. So yeah, it doesn't look like that's made a difference here. No, the borders have not changed. So that's going to give us some more influence, which is fantastic. We have hit the mineral cap again, so let me go ahead and possibly spend some of those minerals on sectors if they need it. I mean, most of them are hitting the caps now themselves because they aren't building their own starports. And they could be upgrading all of these, but they're not, which is frustrating. So we'll just do it for them. Actually, do spaceports cost more upkeep? I don't think they do. I was just thinking, do they cost more like the bigger they are? It would probably tell me if they did. Either way, this is an easy way to use up minerals and make my sectors stronger as a whole. Let's get these attack swarms to all head to this system. I also need to get a science ship over here to survey it. So what's that guy got left to do? Just a couple more research projects, so he can come over to Besnar and survey that afterwards. So let's build the wormhole station anyway, and I can also now build the frontier outpost since I destroyed one elsewhere. Oh my. Star has not been surveyed. So does that make it cost more? Because 719 influence is pretty crazy.
Analyzed. Construction complete. Hostile fleet detected.
Hostile fleet detected. Ah, there's an enemy fleet. So let's destroy them. At Difter.
Station under attack.
Come in and wreck them with all we got. So we fully engaged them, hopefully. Or at least we will be soon.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Ah, they're running away. God damn. So here we need to replace the spaceport. We're going to get one with lasers. And I'm going to get my construction ship to come back here, build a wormhole station on the edge. Actually, we already have one. And 2 of the newer versions of the military platforms. So we missed out on killing that fleet, which is annoying. Either way, Besnar should be surveyed soon. Yeah, they've just arrived in the system here, so that science ship can get underway. It needs to repair afterward. I want that to be a queued order. I guess I can't. So we'll just continue as is.
System survey complete.
Avani here. Maybe worth colonizing that. What about these terraforming stations that I built? How do I look at those? Where did I even put them? I can't even remember. Let me just pause it a second. Let's not waste any more time. One of my admirals died. That's not good. He was probably quite a good one. So we'll assign a new one. Get another one with reduced upkeep. And let's see. Why is Talandra red? Don't know. Looks like maybe a ship tried to come in there and got destroyed. Which planet did I do it for? There was one here, wasn't there? The terraforming station. So how does that even work? So it's in orbit around this planet, okay? Terraform. Here we go. We want to go towards an arid world, but we're missing a resource in order to do that. So we need resources in order to use terraforming. So at Rortry, these two planets I need to remember are the ones that can be terraformed. I've just got to find the correct type of resource in order to do that. Let's go orbit with those ships. We could technically upgrade them. Let's just tell them to go upgrade, actually. I think that will just make them a little bit quicker, give them better warp drives and stuff like that. As for our colony ship, I didn't really make anywhere good for them to go. There's that tiny planet there. That's not very good. Or maybe this planet. Nixahel. That's a nice big arid world, I believe. Indeed it is. Let's maybe go colonize here. Or not, because it costs 180 influence. That's going to get really, really frustrating, especially with my new tactics of destroying the enemy nation and then colonizing planets where they were. Yeah, that's going to get annoying. So we're going to have to start to like save influence in order to carry out these wars better. So now we have a wormhole station there anyway. I need to find another star or place where I can build a wormhole station. So looks like this system just there should be good enough. Then we can build one like here, and then that should allow us to get into their lands and kill their fleet.
Special project complete.
Which should send the war score high enough. So, Orinthi secured. The small rodent-like creatures known as Orinthi are native to Verl lands, where their habitat extends across most of the planet's diverse climatic regions. They breed at an extremely rapid rate and seem to have a particular fondness for chewing on electric cables. Procuring specimens was not a problem. In fact, after the initial creatures were collected, more of them made their way onto the Sof Fad by hitching rides on the science ship's orbital shuttles. Exactly why the Museum of Exobiology requested Orinthi specimens remains a mystery. Well, that's another 250 society research gained. which is basically a month's worth for me, so that's pretty good. We have a science ship not doing anything. That's not good. Let's make sure that they are surveying. So I'm going to head to Nasukan or Nusakan with the colony ship, and when I have enough influence, I'm going to colonize this planet. It's going to take a while, a lot of months in order to get there, but that's what I'm going to wait for. So at Koha, we are now going to build a wormhole station and also a couple of defense platforms to keep it safe. Did I build defensive platforms here? No, I didn't. So we can actually use a construction ship to build a couple of military stations around that wormhole station. And we also were going to build a frontier outpost. So let's add that to the queue as well, maybe. Nope, because it's too far away, of course.
Ships upgraded.
Influence is a problem. And it's annoying that I can only have, what, 1,000 at the moment? I'm really going to have to start focusing on those researches that give us more influence per month. Because I think +5 at this point in the game is absolutely terrible. But then it doesn't help that I don't have any rivals that are very large. I could, of course, rival the Forgotten Empires. Maybe I should just do that. Just stop being so scared of them and just do it. Yeah, maybe I should take away the rivals from one of these. Maybe the Sovereign Kesson Worlds. Actually, we'll take it away from the Laganchus. Ah, okay, we can't. Looks like there's a time period at which you can't revoke your rivalry. Right, these guys need to build a frontier clinic there to get some extra habitability. That desert world is almost perfect, which is fantastic. And I might actually add that to the sector because it's pretty simple. Half the buildings are already built, so the sector can't really mess that up. Although what I need to do is enslave some of this population first, so they produce more food. Probably should have done that sooner, but there we go. So we will go to our empire now. Get this sector. That's the wrong one. I think it's this sector. And we will add Zubin and Kothium to that sector. Right, so that's good. So now we can upgrade all of the buildings here. So we will do that. Build a basic science lab there and emancipate that population. Get rid of these tile blockers.
System survey complete.
And that's getting the frontier clinic. What about on Verl Patred? Do we have a frontier clinic yet? I don't think we do. So maybe if I take this guy and put him on an empty tile, we will build a frontier clinic there. And that should help us out with the habitability of that world. Okay, so with the frontier here, we have our wormhole station and military stations. We will grab that construction ship, jump to that system, build another wormhole station. So I'm actually going to move my fleets around there. And this is literally all so I can just raise the war score high enough to win the war. I currently need a little bit more.
System survey complete.
I need 68% in order to make them accept. Right, let's survey some more systems. Are there any systems inside my borders that still need surveying? Because that's pretty important. No, there is not. But what we can do is survey all these systems that we have now unlocked from building these wormhole stations. So, let's go ahead and build a wormhole station there. I might get one of these construction ships to head this way and build a couple military stations. Our fleets are nearly there though. And it looks like the Sovereign tribes are asking me to declare war on the Laganchus nation again. The only benefit of that is that I could build a wormhole station in their lands, but still, that's not exactly the best reason to do so. But we can now travel to like over half the galaxy, which is really cool. And we need to choose a new engineering research. So we could get robots. We could get plasma thrusters to improve the speed of our craft. We could unlock auto cannons. I don't know what Ceramo metal armor is. Maybe it's like a weaker version of what I already have. The Stormfire autocannon. It has quite a lot of damage. I don't think as much as what my current weapons have though. If I jump into the ship designer and we go to my lasers here, a large laser has average damage of 10.8 and the devastator torpedoes are 12.5. So actually those autocannons are really good. Let's go to the research then, and I'm going to change that to the Stormfire cannons. That will take 52 months, but will probably be worth it if they are better than the railguns.
Hostile fleet detected.
So my fleets are sleeping. Looks like a fleet's heading back to Difter.
Station under attack. Construction ship under attack. Evading hostile fleet.
I need to get that construction ship out of there. Well, that doesn't really matter if it dies. Looks like my military station is going to try and put up a fight though. So we'll send one fleet back. My other fleet can wait in order to port to the Lalendra Empire. And we will start to gain more war score by destroying their systems. I may as well get my armies to come round as well, or at least one of them, so that I can invade those planets. It's annoying at Difter actually, because basically they keep destroying those military stations and it's actually lowering my war score.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
So it's taking me a little while to get back, which is frustrating again.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
But now we are in their system and
situation log updated.
we are crushing their planets.
System survey complete.
Those starports did not last very long. So now I'm actually going to split that fleet. One of them can bombard the other world. That one can continue on that. And that's going to pop the war score up to 70%. And we will negotiate. Send demands. And that's the end of the war. So my fleets can now leave. The centralized Aramathi tribes have been cut back quite far. Cortan was not part of the war goal, so it looks like they have maintained that planet for now. But this opens up a lot of opportunities for my own colonization. Let's have a look at Scythe 2. That is a desert world, perfect for me to colonize. I'm going to use my influence to colonize this planet.
Complete.
Probably going to take up this slot just here in the center. And that should expand my influence towards the edge of the galaxy. So that was a good war. Nice and simple. Let's head a fleet over towards the Zant and wipe them out. We'll make sure that both of these fleets merge and head back to somewhere safe. We will get the construction ship to rebuild the wormhole station and the military stations. So now we have like a little corridor of wormholes to come round and start bombarding the enemy. Now it seems that like just bombarding a planet improves your war score quite a lot, so I'll probably start doing that in the future.
System survey complete.
Let's get the level 3 hydroponics farms available. Soon we're going to have upgraded power plants available. But unfortunately guys, that has been my time, so I am going to have to leave it here. We won another war, which is awesome. But unfortunately that's it. So thanks for watching guys. Hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.